بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحمد لله حمدا كثيرا طيبا مباركا في إخواني في الله. الحمد لله. We're in the middle of our third week. Na'am. And today, unbeknownst to you all, we have a quiz. Na'am. Today we have a little quiz. And I want you to look at this sentences that we had yesterday. We had these questions here, these 6 questions. هل في كندا مسلمون؟ وهل في دار الحديث بيوتا للطلاب؟ وهل في دار الحديث دروس للنساء؟ I'm going to not share this page. Okay. I'm going to not share the page. Okay. And I'm going to read these questions and you're going to repeat it after me. I don't want anybody looking their books. These all here, you all bear with me. All of these are questions. All of these are questions. I'm going to read the question and you're going to repeat it after me. And I'm going to read the answer and you repeat it after me. But I want you to turn on your Wi-Fi. That's right behind your right ear. There's a Wi-Fi button behind your right ear. Turn that on and listen closely. Okay. And I'm going to take my time. Okay. And you all pay attention. And every time somebody comes in the class a little late, I'm going to have to repeat. Tell them that this is I don't know if you call it an open book test, no book test, but you just have to repeat after me. But now the second sentence is the answer to the question. So you have to listen closely. Okay, you have to listen closely. Okay, let's start. هل في كندا مسلمون؟ نعم، في كندا مسلمون كثيرون. One more time. Let's do it again. I want you to get a feel for it. I'm on your side. I'm on your side. We're on the same team. I'm not trying to trip you up. I'm your crutches. I'm going to help you through it. Okay. هل في كندا مسلمون؟ نعم، في كندا مسلمون كثيرون. How we doing? Are we all right? If I'm going too fast, somebody let me know. We're going to the second one. We're going to go to the second one. هل في دار الحديث بيوت للطلاب؟ نعم، في دار الحديث بيوت كثيرة للطلاب. I'm going to repeat the answer one more time. نعم، في دار الحديث بيوت كثيرة للطلاب. I want to ask you all a question. I want you to understand this. I'm the teacher. If I want you to repeat this answer behind me, after me, and it's not presented before you, don't I have to stop and take my time if I want you to repeat after me? Don't you want me as a listener to stop 2 or 3 times? Don't you want that? Doesn't that make it clearer? Okay. And that's your norm. That's your MO. That's your mode of operation. Okay. I'm going to repeat the question again and the answer. I'm on your side. I'm on your team. Repeat after me. هل في دار الحديث بيوت للطلاب؟ You all are repeating the question and the answer. You're repeating what I say. We're going to come with the question again. هل في دار الحديث بيوت للطلاب؟ نعم، في دار الحديث بيوت كثيرة للطلاب. Number 3. هل في دار الحديث دروس للنساء؟ نعم، في دار الحديث دروس مفيدة للنساء. Repeat the answer one more time before we go over the question again. نعم، في دار الحديث دروس مفيدة للنساء. We're going to repeat the question one more time. هل في دار الحديث دروس للنساء؟ نعم، في دار الحديث دروس مفيدة للنساء. Number 4, listen closely, listen closely. هل البيوت في دار الحديث قليلة؟ I'm going to repeat the question one more time. I want you to pay attention to what it means. هل البيوت في دار الحديث قليلة؟ The answer. لا، البيوت في دار الحديث كثيرة. Again, the answer. لا، البيوت في دار الحديث كثيرة. We're going to repeat the question one more time. هل البيوت في دار الحديث قليلة؟ The answer. لا، البيوت في دار الحديث كثيرة. How are we doing? How are we doing? Um, This, my dear brothers and sisters, this is just an exercise. You're on the pull-up bar today. Today you're on the pull-up bar. Today you're on, it's just a new exercise, but this is what we have to do to work out. نعم. طيب. نعم. هل البيوت عفوا هل البيوت في دار الحديث قليلة؟ Are the houses at the school of hadith few in number? لا، البيوت في دار الحديث كثيرة. Next one. هل الدروس في دار الحديث مفيدة؟ نعم، الدروس في دار الحديث مفيدة. I'm going to repeat the question. هل الدروس في دار الحديث مفيدة؟ The answer. نعم، الدروس في دار الحديث مفيدة. The last one. هل الطلاب في نعمة عظيمة؟ نعم، الطلاب في نعمة عظيمة. The question: هل الطلاب في نعمة عظيمة؟ نعم، الطلاب في نعمة عظيمة. How did we do on this? Let's repeat this last one. هل الطلاب في نعمة عظيمة؟ نعم، الطلاب في نعمة عظيمة. Okay, now I'm going to show you all the page. Okay. That's very good. The ones that found it difficult, that's good. That's good. You struggled in saying the ending. Okay, now the answers are not written, but we're going to read the questions. You're going to repeat after me. Number one, you got everything right in front of you now, right? Now you can breathe now. You came up from the water. You got your head out the water now. Well, I'll make it easy. Allah, Allah understand. طيب. طيب ان شاء الله. May Allah aid you all. طيب. هل في كندا مسلمون؟ هل في كندا مسلمون؟ نعم، في كندا مسلمون كثيرون. Let's move on. هل في دار الحديث بيوت للطلاب؟ نعم، في دار الحديث بيوت كثيرة للطلاب. I'm going to say the answer again. نعم، في دار الحديث بيوت كثيرة للطلاب. هل في دار الحديث دروس للنساء؟ نعم، في دار الحديث دروس مفيدة للنساء. We're going to repeat that again. We're going to do that again. هل في دار الحديث دروس للنساء؟ نعم، في دار الحديث دروس مفيدة للنساء. Number 4. هل البيوت في دار الحديث قليلة؟ The answer: لا، البيوت في دار الحديث كثيرة. Let's go to number 5. هل الدروس في دار الحديث مفيدة؟ Question again. هل الدروس في دار الحديث مفيدة؟ نعم، الدروس في دار الحديث مفيدة. هل الطلاب في نعمة عظيمة؟ نعم. الطلاب في نعمة عظيمة. How did we do this time? Was it a little better? Um, MashaAllah, a little better. That's good. Much better. Good. Right. So I want you to gain something that's called confidence. Confidence is strength. And I want you all to know one thing. In your Arabic and in your Quran, listen, in your Arabic and in the Quran, the thing that's difficult, the thing that's difficult, you're going to look at it, you're going to slow down, and you're going to repeat it. This is the antibiotics for the bacteria of difficulty. This is the antibiotics for the bacteria of difficulty. We're going to look at it with our eyes, whether it's Quran or this Arabic. We're going to look at that verse. We're going to slow it down. هل في دار الحديث بيوت للطلاب, and we're going to repeat it 8 times. هل في دار الحديث بيوت للطلاب. هل في دار الحديث بيوت للطلاب. بيوت بيوت للطلاب. بيوت للطلاب. للطلاب. هل في دار الحديث. هل في دار الحديث. هل في دار الحديث بيوت That's what you're going to do over. You're going to slow down. Listen, let me tell you. If you're in a rush, quit right now. You're not going to get it if you're in a rush. If you're not going to give it time, leave it right now. It's going to take time. If you're in a rush, close the computer. There ain't no rush. There's no rush. You know? Imagine somebody has to go to the gym and they got to work out, and he just has 5 minutes. Go home. You just come pop your head in the gym, and you're in a rush. You're going to get something. You ain't going to get nothing. What you reap is what you sow. What you reap, what you put in is what you get out. Okay. So when you have a difficulty, you're going to look at it with your eyes, and you're going to repeat that thing over and over. And sometimes you're going to repeat the hard part. هل في دار الحديث دروس للنساء. دروس للنساء. دروس للنساء. That part that's difficult. نحن طلاب علم. طلاب علم. طلاب علم من Canada. But you have to put the medicine on the wound. So you know where it hurts. You know what's difficult though. That thing that's difficult, don't repeat the whole sentence. Just get over that part that's difficult. So when you say, for example, وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ, when nafasat is difficult, leave off the beginning. Don't go, وَهَلْ وَمِن شَرِّ, just go, النَّفَّاثَاتِ النَّفَّاثَاتِ النَّفَّاثَاتِ. And like, put the medicine on the wound. Where's the hard part at? Concentrate on the hard part, then go back and try it all over again. Like if you put the medicine on the wound and you put the sandpaper on the rough part, you sandpaper the rough part, then after you made it smooth, go back and say, وَمِن شَرِّ النَّفَّاثَاتِ فِي الْعُقَدِ. Now. Do we understand that process? Now, I guess only one person understood. Hey, all right, we're going to move on. Listen up. Just say, what is the meaning of the last word in number 5? Mufida, this is from our story. Hold on now. What do you mean this is on number 5? What is this sentence here? What is this last? Look at the second to the last line in this story that we read yesterday. Na'am. Ad-durusu hunaka durusun mufidatun lin-nisa. This was in our story. These are the answers from the story. The second to the last line right here on that page. No new words. No new words. I'm on your team. Okay, let's move on to something. This exercise here is very important. This exercise here is very important. So while we're studying, we study every day. And let me tell you, studying every day brings you the what? The quantity that we want. But every day we have to have the quality. So every day we might just take a little bit in one day. We might repeat it 1,000 times. But the quantity, we're not going to get it in one day. The quantity, we're going to get it in 5 days. The one day we want quality. The quantity, we get that when we do 5 days in a row. Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with the teacher on one day to go over and over and over and over. Because when it comes to one day, we want quality. And in quantity, we look at 5 days. So I think, and I'm not praising myself, nobody misunderstand me. I think a major reason for the lack of spread of Arabic amongst non-speakers is the teacher. The teacher. The first thing he does is charge money. That's his first problem. So that is not difficult on the ones who could attend. There's so many people who can't even attend. He didn't even give them an opportunity. They probably be better students than him. Like, you excluded so many people. Nah. Do you think like Arabic spread to Egypt and to Sudan and to Tunisia and to Morocco and Libya and Algeria and Mauritania with money? Look how strong the Quran is there. The official language of Chad and Eritrea in East Africa is Arabic. You think it got there by studying book 1 and book 2? Huh? We should be ashamed of ourselves. We should be embarrassed before Allah. You're charging some money for, like you got some Arabic too. I want to hear these classes. Like, your Arabic is strong. My Arabic is not strong. I'm just teaching a little bit that I have. But my point is here that it has to be quality lesson. Has to be. You have to do it like for Allah, for Allah, for Allah. Has to be the best. All right. Look at these sentences here. And I want you all to remember that today you're studying, tomorrow you're teaching. Take the advantage of comparison to teach your students. So I want you to look at these sentences and compare them. All right? We're going to read all 8 of these sentences, and then we're going to come back and look at the meaning. And while we're reading them, I want you to think about the meaning. And compare the first one with the second one, and the third one with the first one, and the fourth one with the first one, and the fifth one with the first one, and the sixth one with the first one. Like, listen, like the first one is like from our first story, Ana talibun jadidun. That's the first word we got was Ana. Then it goes to anta, then the anti, then the antum, then antunna, antuma, wa nahnu. Do you see, like, it's developing? You see it there? You're with me? All right, so compare it. And we're going to ask Allah for his barakah. We want to ask Allah, like, these little things, like he just open our mind. He busts our minds open when we start seeing these comparisons. Like, Allah put barakah, like one little lesson, and we understand 10 lessons from one lesson. But the barakah from Allah, not because I have intelligence, but the barakah from Allah. Okay, this here, it says, Tarujim al-Jumal al-Atiyah. Translate. Tarujim. Translate. Al-Jumal. It's the plural for sentences. Al-Atiyah, the following sentences. I want you to translate it in your mind. We're going to come back and look at the meaning. But listen, I don't want to spoon feed you. I don't want to rob your intellect for the opportunity to wrestle with this. I want you to get this Arabic and the wrestling in the chokehold and choke it out and get the meaning out of it. Don't let him win. You beat the Arabic. So I got you. I understood that one. I'm just like, you wrestled it and you put it out. Intellectual wrestle. An intellectual attempt. That's what you have to make. Don't think everybody who studies Arabic, he has to wrestle with the meaning and say, oh, I got it. And when he's listening in the khutbah, he has to wrestle with the meaning and get it. Are you with me? It's not a computer. It don't come. He has to wrestle. He has to figure it out. And I want you to do from the beginning of this book. The first lesson of this book was Iqra wafham. Are y'all with me? What does that mean, Iqra wafham? That's the first lesson in this book. What does that mean, Iqra wafham? That's what you got. You got to figure it out. That's what you got to do. You got to figure it out. That's what you got to do. And I want you to be like that. Don't be like, oh, I don't understand. No, you got to figure it out. And then I'm going to come help. because we're not raising students here. We're raising teachers. We want everybody, when we finish this book, to be able to teach it. Now, we have a small goal. Our minor goal is lesson number 10. You remember that, right? Lesson number 10. This is our minor goal. Minor goal. Listen, I want everybody, their reading to be sharp by the time to get lesson number 10. We're still on lesson number 1. We're still on lesson number 1. I want your reading to be sharp. Work hard. Trust the teacher. Trust the teacher. Make sure your reading is up. You do your part, and I'm going to do my part. But you do your part. Naam. Tayyib. Let's read. Ana talibun jadidun. Ana talibun jadidun. We always read a sentence 2 times. Anta talibun jadidun. Anta talibun jadidun. Anti talibatun jadidatun. Anti talibatun jadidatun. When it comes to anti, don't say taliba. Don't say taliba. Don't say taliba. It's taliba. Don't say taliba. Don't say that. Again. Anti talibatun jadidatun. Antum tullabun jududun. Antum tullabun jududun. Like your mind should be saying, well, that must be the plural. Like I want your mind to say, when you see jadid, jadid, jadidatun, jadid, jududun, again, you see jadid, number 2, jadid, number 3, jadidatun, and we know that ta, jadidatun, because auntie is feminine, then jududun must be plural. I want you to figure it out on your own. It's by comparison. Like you don't even have to. Y'all are smarter than me. Some of you are engineers, and some of you know AI, and some of you know coding, and some of you know programming, some of you know networking, some of you probably die. I'm a simple guy. I don't know none of that stuff. Okay. Again, antum tulabun jududun. Like your mind is saying, "Oh man, I think that's plural. I can't wait till you translate it." Uh-uh. Antunna talibatun jadidatun. Now look at that green light that went off in your head right now. Look at that green light. Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling like that? Tayyib. May Allah increase you all. Tayyib. Antunna talibatun jadidatun. Antuma talibani jadidani. Antuma talibani jadidani. Nahnu tullabun jududun. Nahnu tullabun jududun. أين المدرسة للبنات. Excuse me. أين المدرسة للبنات. Tayyip, my dear brothers and sisters, there's no need to translate this. I'm just going to explain it because our time is short. The first one, you see it, it says, I am a new student, that's masculine singular. You're with me? And the last one says, أين المدرسة للبنات. Okay, the first one is clear. That is singular. Ana talibun jadidun. Ana talibun jadidun. The second one is anta talibun jadidun. You are a new student. The first one, I'm a new student. You're a new student. Mm, excuse me. Mm. The third one, it says anti. And we know what anti means. Anti talibatun jadidatun. You are a new student, feminine. Everything is cool, right? Everything is clear, right? I want you to understand that it's permissible to say, it's permissible to say, Ana talibatun jadidatun. That's what a woman would say. Ana talibatun jadidatun. You understand that? A woman could say that. Ana talibatun jadidatun, right? Everything is good, right? Right. And jadidatun, it has a ta on jadidatun because it's describing taliba, which is feminine. Because taliba is feminine, the description has to be feminine. The next one says antum, and antum is plural. It's a plural pronoun. Antum tulabun jududun. You all are new students. But judud is plural for masculine. It's not just plural, but it's masculine. Plural masculine. Antum tulabun jududun. Okay? Judud, plural masculine. Antunna talibat jadidat. So I want y'all to understand something. I want you to understand something. Look at this that I'm writing. Talibun. How do you make something? How do you make something feminine? You just add a ta. Talib, talibatun. You add a ta, it becomes feminine, right? Okay. Now, how do you make something feminine? Okay. This is talib. How do you make something that's masculine? How do you make it feminine and plural? Feminine and plural. You add a aleph and a ta. A aleph and a ta. Listen to this. An aleph and a ta at the end of a word means it's plural and feminine. A aleph and a ta at the end of a word means it's plural and feminine. Plural and feminine. Plural and feminine. So you have talibat. At Aleph and a Ta. So you have Muslimun, Muslimat, Mu'minun, Mu'minat, Sabirun, Sabirat. You have to add an Aleph and a Ta. It becomes feminine and plural. Do we understand that? Okay. Have you seen this word before in the book? Talibat. You see that word before in the book, Talibat? You saw that word before and you know what it meant now, right? You know what it meant. So that's what we want. Listen, we want to know what it is and what it means. Then we get the rule later. We don't want to start out with the rule first. I want you to drink it, taste it, enjoy it. Then I tell you what it is and why it's like that. But you have to understand first. I don't want to confuse you and I just start coming with rules and regulations and you don't understand what it is. You have to understand first before the rules and regulations. How are we doing? Everything's good. Okay. Antuma, Antuma has an extra aleph. Has an extra aleph. That aleph indicates that it's mufanna, that is dual. So we're going to see that aleph and the remnants and the things that's connected to it. Antuma talibani jadidani. So talib How do you make something dual? How do you make something dual? You add an aleph and a noon. That's how you make it two. So what does this word mean? What does this word mean? Bait. What does bait mean? House. Okay. What does this word mean? Baitani. What does baitani mean? Baitani. So now, did you see Talibani Jadidan? You saw that before. Now that your mind can understand it, now you can build this rule on everything that comes to you. But we're not going to start with rules. We're going to start with what? Practical sentences. We're not going to start with rules. We're going to start with practical sentences. I'm going to give you this meat. I'm going to say this is curry beef and it's that and that. Then when I tell you, I said, well, no, you have to take the curry. You got to, you have to saute it first and you have to add your sauce and then you have to come with, and now I'm going to break it down. But if I can't wait all to break it down first, you'll be like, well, I don't want to do that. But once you taste it, you're willing to find out what it is. Again, antuma طالبان جديدان. طيب. نحن طلاب جدد. Okay, look at number 4. Number 4 was antum, and this one is nahnu. These are both plural masculine. Both of them are plural masculine, right? So it's going to be tulabun jududun. Because both of them, antum and nahnu is plural masculine. Y'all with me? Antum and nahnu is plural masculine. Number 6 means you two are new students. You are new students. Number 6 is dual. Number 6 is dual. So I want y'all to understand. I'm going to write this sentence, and I want you to understand that this is totally permissible. This is totally permissible. 1 second. Give me time to write. One second. Give me time to write. Hope I wrote it correctly. Nahnu talibatun jadidatun. That's how a woman would say it. How a group of women would say it. Nahnu talibatun jadidatun. Are you with me? But this is group now, but it's feminine. It's plural, but it's feminine. And this is the benefit of teaching from comparison. And so listen to this. I made it 9 sentences, but I could have made it another 12. I could have made it 12 sentences and make it all inclusive of everything. But sometimes you just have to summarize and let the brain work for itself. Do you understand that you can't put everything in the book? It's going to be too long. But once the mind starts to compare, the mind is gone. You got that? طيب. أين المدرسة للبنات؟ أين المدرسة للبنات? So look at this here. Bint is singular, but when you add that aleph and ta, banat, it became plural. This is our lesson for today. Today was not more so a lesson in articulation and not in meaning, but a comparison, and that you have to be correct. So you can't say anti talib jadid. You can't say that. You can't say anti talibun. You can't say anatulabu jadidatin. You can't just mix it up anyway. You can't say anatulab. You can't say nahnu tulab jadid. I did. I posted yesterday's lesson and sentences. Yes, I just did it right before. I did it. I did it already. I did it already. So you have the correct ta form of the word madrasa to the alif lam mim. Hold on. Do you have to connect the ta form, the word madrasa, to the alif lam in the last sentence? I don't know if you mean ain al madrasatu lil banat. You don't have to pronounce the ta. You don't have to pronounce it. You can say al madrasa lil banat, or you can say al madrasatu lil banat. But if you stop, you say ain al madrasa, it's good to stop. Al madrasa. But if you're going to continue, you say ain al madrasatu lil banat. So where you stop, it varies. You can say aina al madrasatu lil banat. Like you want, where's the school? Like you might say, where's the school for the women? So where you stop is going to indicate what are you stressing and what are you asking about. Where's the school for the girls? Where's the school for the girls? Yeah, and depending on where you stop at, is going to be whether you're going to pronounce the ta or you don't pronounce the ta. But no matter what, it's okay. You're a beginning students. You're a beginning students. This is our lesson for today, and tomorrow we're going to move on to something new. Oh wow, it had more sentences. I didn't even realize. I didn't even realize we're going to finish this tomorrow. We didn't finish this, but the time is short. And I don't want our classes to be more than 45 minutes. I really didn't. I didn't realize that this had more sentences to it. But we're going to finish tomorrow because I do not want to cram. I refuse to cram. I am not cramming. We're going to take our time. Okay? So I didn't realize that this lesson had that many sentences. We're going to finish it up tomorrow, inshallah. Tayyip? Brothers and sisters, I want you to work hard on your sentences. Take your time. Like when we reach number 10, you're going to be perfect readers. Like, well, perfect reader is not the one who's Arabic that is clear. No, he knows where to stop and go. He knows where to stop and go. So, what do you think somebody, like if somebody was a marksman and he knows how to hit the target, what do you think that he just knows how to pull the trigger? Everybody knows how to pull the trigger. What do you think's the difference between them? Is it the difference between a marksman and the other one that one takes his time? He's not in a rush. He hits the target, takes his time. And that's why I want you to read perfectly. That means you have to take your time and know exactly where to stop and go. Aim before you shoot. Aim, look clearly, and then hit the mark. You have to aim clearly before you hit the mark. Imagine if you never even aimed. Imagine if you never looked at the whole sentence and you just start shooting. It's not going to come out. How long are you going to keep doing Arabic like that? Like when are you going to perfect 9 sentences that you just 6 sentences that you have? You're not going to perfect 6 sentences all day for homework. We just took 8 We just took 8 sentences today. 8 sentences. Aren't you going to perfect that? Uh, I record all the sentences. All the sentences are on YouTube and Telegram. I record all of them. I read each one 2 times, and I leave an empty space behind for you to review. Now, y'all have to work hard. You have to work hard. But really, when you lay things out and make it too easy, that's not how you get it. You got to work hard. This is where we're going to stop. I don't want our lesson to be long. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka. No, yesterday's is there. I put it there. It's there already. It's there now. I just posted it right before the class. Yes, I posted it right before the class. It's there. Okay, it's there. All right. I did the whole thing. I forgot to press post. I just forgot to press one button. Okay. But we're going to continue like this. And I'm very, very enthused because I want students. I want students. So I'm more enthused than you all But I don't want anybody to have a lack of confidence. That's the only thing. This class is not free. It's going to cost you confidence. It's not free. It's not free. I want everybody to have confidence. This is where we're going to stop. سبحانك اللهم وبحمدك أشهد أن لا إله إلا أنت أستغفرك وأتوب إليك.